Good morning and welcome to Mornings on Main Street for this Friday, the 27th of October. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. Thanks for joining us. I'm sure many of you getting excited about the fun, festive weekend ahead. I have a spot for you, Ravens Hollow. What is Ravens Hollow? Where can you find it and enjoy the spooky sights? I'll tell you here in a few minutes. We meet up with the creator of Ravens Hollow, and he'll tell us all about the experience you and your loved ones can have. After that, we head down to Spring Hill, where reporter Chris Yao is talking with the Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce about their new passport program. And then lastly, we are talking cybersecurity tips, how to keep you, your money, and your loved ones' money safe and out of the hands of those trying to get it in an unlawful way. But first, let's get a check of those headlines and stories you'll find at mainstreetmediatn.com. An $8 million gift from the Kennedy Foundation, Inc. is the largest single gift for the University of Tennessee at Chattanooga's UTC School of Nursing building to name the building the Dorothy and Jim Kennedy Health Sciences Building. Construction of this building will begin in fall of 2024. Learn more about the namesakes by going to our website and clicking on Main Street Nashville. The Fairview Police Department is working really hard to keep those people off the streets that could potentially cause an accident or injure or harm other people. This is what Chief Zach Humphrey shared at this week's commission meeting. Read more on what Fairview Police are up against by heading over to our website and clicking on Main Street Fairview. Here's a look at this, at the first few tiny homes built for Judy's Hope. Judy's Hope is a place for single women or moms with children to find a safe space in their journey to get back on their feet. Nearly 200 people joined Judy's Hope founder Karen Powers for the unveiling of this. Powers says the homes were designed as a 9 to 12 month transition home. Learn more about Judy's Hope and what's to come by going to mainstreetmediatn.com and clicking on Main Street Clarksville. Okay, let's get a check of the weather and see what's coming our way this weekend. So you know how to dress. Here's more from the Tennessee Valley weather.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather today.
Good Friday morning to you. I'm Kelly Rawson in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. We do have a little bit of cloud cover for this morning. Temperatures, though, starting off already on a warm note in the mid-60s with the wind out of the south at about 10 to 15 miles an hour. Yes, another little bit of a breezy day. We stay mainly dry aside from a stray shower, but overall mainly dry for today with a partly to mostly cloudy sky. Temperatures eventually getting up into the upper 70s to lower 80s here across southern middle Tennessee, with that wind staying persistent. And then those clouds kind of clear out for the evening, with temperatures staying in the upper 60s, eventually falling to the lower 60s overnight. But we are going to hold on to cloud cover for much of the weekend and maybe just a stray rain chance each day until we get to late Sunday night and Monday. That's when we're going to start to increase the rain chances around the Tennessee Valley. But until then, we are going to stay dry. And good news is we do dry out just in time for Halloween, which is on Tuesday, but we cool down significantly from the upper 70s to the 50s.
Being the weekend before Halloween, we wanted to highlight something fun that the entire family can enjoy. You guys, I think I found a spot that you need to visit in Mount Juliet. I am talking Ravens Hollow Haunted Forest. Who doesn't love it? Today, this morning, we have the creator of Ravens Hollow with us. We have Tim Davis. Tim, sir, thank you so much for your time.
Oh, absolutely. Great to be here.
What an exciting time of year for you. I mean, you've created this. Your website blows my mind. This has been going on now for 5 years, but 3 years at the Circle P Ranch location, correct?
Yes, that's correct.
How did you come up with this idea? Where did this originate?
So I've always had the strange hobby of building props for Halloween, and it's gotten a little bigger and better every year. And my wife is appeased to this kind of insanity. And she's gone along with it. She's a good sport.
I bet she has to be. She has to be. So have you always had, like, I guess, a love for this particular time of year?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's our favorite time. Christmas is still king, but Halloween is just, it's so great for the kids, and we just have so much fun every year.
Well, heck, at Ravens Hollow, not just for kids, but the adults, I'm sure, have a great time. Can you walk us through what we'll experience once we pull up and get out of our vehicles?
Okay, so first of all, after you get your tickets, you get to walk across the covered bridge, which is beautiful. That's one of the prime reasons why we like being at Circle P Ranch, is because of that covered bridge. It's perfect. Looks just like the one at Sleepy Hollow in the movie. So we did a bit of a Sleepy Hollow theme this year. We've got the Headless Horseman on the bridge. And as you walk, you go down that trail, there's a few things to see, but that's actually not the beginning. You go under an arch that has the entrance to Ravens Hollow. And then you can start up the trail and see all kinds of things. And we've tried to gear it more towards the classic Halloween experience with the witches and the ghosts and the vampires. We don't have, a lot of contemporary licensing or anything like that. We just want to stick with the tried and true, and so that people can have the same experience that their parents and grandparents had with Halloween.
Oh, well, and by looking at the picture, so there's one that really stuck out to me. And again, you're the artist behind what's been created there at Ravens Hollow. How did you design? There's a witch that's on your website. She almost looks like she's glowing. How did you design that?
That's one of my few Creature Shop features. I actually sculpted her face, so that was really fun. I'm actually going to be focusing on that for next year, doing a lot more characters. So that's completely from scratch.
Amazing. Okay, which one's your favorite? Because again, I see a few. I see a big like scarecrow with a pumpkin head. I see like a glass mirror that looks like it has like an apparition or something there. What's been your favorite to create so far?
So we actually have an animatronic called Claripus, and he sits on the porch of a cabin and talks to the people that are going by. And he was actually, I created him, I think the latest iteration was about 8 years ago. I think I built him first about 12 years ago. My kids are very fond. In fact, my son asked that he could have Claripus when I die.
Oh.
But yeah, they've grown very close to this animatronic, and of course he's an original as well.
What do you get out of this? I mean, this takes time, this takes work, 5 years now. What do you and then you and your family both, what do you guys get out of it?
I figure that I only have my kids for a short time, and I need to spend as much time with them as possible. So I try to have them help me with as much of this as they can. And they love it. They all love Halloween, and they like seeing their dad do crazy things. So that's kind of how it happened.
How sweet is that? Okay, how difficult is the trail? I know we have some people that may be in wheelchairs or have trouble really walking. Is it a friendly trail for most people?
So yes, for most people, we have, toddlers coming through practically. As long as you can follow a trail. There are a couple of areas with steps, and there's kind of a narrow area, so we don't recommend that people bring strollers or people that have are handicapped or need assistance to come through. We don't recommend that, but pretty much everyone doesn't have too much difficulty coming through.
Oh, fantastic. Is there anything else that we need to know before we head out?
Just that it's family friendly, and we like to make sure that it's the best experience possible for everyone, including the complimentary s'mores that we provide at the end.
Oh, I would go through it probably just for the s'mores. Tim, thank you so much. We appreciate your time and giving us a little introduction to Ravens Hollow Haunted Forest. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy the weekend.
Absolutely. Thank you.
You're welcome. So again, that's Ravens Hollow Haunted Forest in Mount Juliet at Circle P Ranch. Ticket prices, it's $18 for general admission, $8 for those ages 3 to 5 years of age, and then no price for 2 and under. So make your way out and experience and enjoy Ravens Hollow Haunted Forest. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We have more coming up after this.
Beginning January 1, Delta Dental of Tennessee is introducing enhanced benefits for persons with intellectual and developmental disabilities.
It'll include extra cleaning times for people with special needs, extra time for exams. More importantly, we will create a training program that any dentist office in the state can go online and pick that up.
At Delta Dental, we believe that the quality of oral health care should be accessible and inclusive for all.
Derryberry's Heat and Air has been proudly serving the Middle Tennessee area for over 35 years. We have been voted Sumner County's best heat and air company for the past 8 years. For outstanding service, call Derryberry's at 615-452-8121.
When it comes to insurance, you want a name you can trust. Wendy Danielle Stack is here to help. With over 7 years of experience, Danielle and her team are here to assist you in finding the right coverage for all of your needs. From auto and home to life and business insurance, we have customized options for everyone. We'll work with you to create a personalized plan that protects everything in your life that matters most. Call today and see for yourself why Danielle Stack is the go-to insurance agent in Clarksville.
I'm Dr. Webb. I'm the owner and operator of Webb Aesthetic Plastic Surgery here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee. We offer services for both men and women, breast, body, and face for both.
I meet with patients who are ready to schedule surgery. We talk about their pre-op appointments, what to expect before surgery, what to expect during and after surgery.
We graduated medical school and nursing school the same day, and I had things that I believed in and stood by that I wasn't willing to compromise on. So when he came home, we had to discuss that we were on the same page with how we treated patients and staff. We want them to feel like they're part of our family.
Welcome back. This morning, we are visiting with the Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce to learn about their new passport program. What could this be? Reporter Chris Yao tells us more.
Welcome back into Mornings on Main Street. I'm here at the Spring Hill Chamber of Commerce Spring Hill Welcome Center right here on Main Street, and I'm joined by the Executive Director of the Spring Hill Chamber, Rebecca Melton. Rebecca, thanks for joining me.
Yeah, thanks for coming by.
Absolutely. Look, we are so excited about the new passport program that has just launched, and people are really talking about how great it is to be able to go into find new businesses with this thing. And so tell us a little bit about the passport program and how it came to be.
Yeah, so we actually started it for the first time during COVID because we weren't able to have our Experience Spring Hill event and welcome thousands of people into Summit High School safely. So we decided to allow people to get out and explore Spring Hill on their own and whatever they felt comfortable doing. And lots of our businesses were excited to have some foot traffic coming through their doors and new people learning more about them.
Yeah, it is a little different. Obviously, Experience Spring Hill is fantastic because everyone comes to you and you give them a piece of your business. But when they're able to experience the whole thing, that can make a big difference.
Oh, yeah. It's their way of just welcoming people in, laying out the red carpet, and just letting them explore their location and tell them all the things that they do and actually meet the business owner.
So the passport is for someone like me. It's I love the Kentucky Bourbon Trail. The Bourbon Trail passport. So it's kind of the same thing. Yep. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go to each business and I get it stamped, and then what?
So then you turn it in here at the Welcome Center. So you'll have to find us at 5326 Main Street, turn it in, and we have all kinds of prizes that our businesses have put in. So there's a big grand prize winner, and it's always a fun way to announce that. We'll have them come in and get their prize, and it's very exciting.
Well, you guys couldn't do this without the help of
oh my
course,
gosh,
Groove Life, and they are such great partners for not just the city of Spring Hill, but Murray County, Williamson County as a whole. How important is it to have partners like Groove Life?
Oh, Groove Life, they just get it, right? They're here in the community and they employ people, so that's great. But they're also putting Spring Hill on the map. So they're able to welcome people into their retail center as well. So please go by and say hi to Groove Life. Buy something, get a ring. It's lifetime guarantee. And it's just great to have them. Or a belt. Yeah, or a belt or a wallet. It's just great for, they understand how much these small businesses mean to the community. So we're just so proud to have them as part of the program.
Okay, so you can get a passport at Groove Life, but you can also get them anywhere.
Anywhere that's participating, or here at the Welcome Center.
All right, so how can I find out who's participating in order to go in there and get one?
Great question, Chris. So just go online,
That's
Spring Hill. You're great. SpringHillChamber.com/passport. You can learn all about the program, who's participating, learn more about their hours. So make sure they're open when you go by. But yeah, go meet them and their team and find out what they do. People love this program because they get out and explore Spring Hill. They find new ways of getting around. They bring the kids and the grandkids along and they make it an experience. So we love it.
Well, it's obviously one of the cooler things that we have going on in Spring Hill, because it's with the turnover that we have sometimes. It's hard to know what businesses are new.
Right.
I mean, you can be on social media, you can follow the chamber, but you just it's not easy if you're not really in tune. And that's what you guys get paid to do, is to tell the public about businesses here in Spring Hill, and you guys do a great job with it. So make sure to follow them on social media, and of course, SpringHillChamber.com. All of that. Explore Spring Hill is still, or Experience Spring Hill, is still a thing. So make sure that you are utilize that website, because I promise you it will be worth it. And again, thank you so much. Looking forward to seeing all the businesses in the passport, and we will see you guys on the other side of a break here on Mornings on Main Street. Stick around.
At Old Hickory Credit Union, we're member-owned, not-for-profit, and eager to serve our Robertson County community. Since 1934, we have strived to provide our members with a safe, reliable place to take care of all their financial needs. From checking accounts to loans to mortgages, we're here to help. Credit unions have to constantly adapt to meet the needs of an ever-changing market. However, one constant will always remain, and that is the service we provide to our members. Stop by our Greenbrier branch today.
At Chapels, we pride ourselves on offering a wide variety of the freshest fruits and vegetables, handpicked just for you. We have a wide selection of the freshest, highest quality meats that will leave your taste buds craving more. Our friendly staff is always ready to lend a helping hand. We believe in treating every customer like family, because at Chapels, your family is our family. We've been locally owned and operated for over 60 years. You can visit any of our Chapels locations in Dixon, White Bluff, McEwen, and Centerville.
At Implant and General Dentistry, we're proud to offer dental care you can trust. Our team, led by Dr. Andrew Flips, is dedicated to serving our community with the highest quality of care. We offer comprehensive dental exams, cleanings, whitening, and more. With our compassionate and experienced team, you'll be able to smile with confidence. Come experience the difference for yourself. Call us today to schedule an appointment or visit our website to learn more.
What separates us from other companies in Tennessee, that's going to be our mission to our customers, is to always improve the quality of life. That's from taking care of your pest to a friendly voice on the phone when you call, to a technician that comes out and he's competent, he's going to solve the problem for you. We're considered a full encompassing service, so we're going to take care of 50 plus different pests, and we'll always have your back.
Good morning and welcome to Mornings on Main Street on this Financial Friday. We have with us this morning Eric Carrender, Ascend FCU Information Security Manager, and the topic today, cybersecurity tips. I am so into this topic. Eric, thank you for your time today.
You're welcome. Happy to be here.
Okay, right off the bat, what are some of those common online threats that we as just the common public should be aware of when it comes to protecting our ever important financial data?
Sure. So one of the most common threats would be things like phishing, malware, people trying to steal your identity. There's ransomware out there. fraudulent websites, just to name a few.
Mhm. Can you explain more what phishing is and maybe some tips on once we get that, definition of it on how we can recognize phishing attempts?
Sure, absolutely. So phishing is a type of social engineering tactic that criminals use to impersonate others. So typically by email, you'll get an email asking for, gift cards or for you to click on things. So you definitely want to verify the sender of any emails you receive, making sure that they're legitimate. You could always call them directly and confirm that.
I have to, and this is kind of going off a little bit. We've done a number of segments with the Better Business Bureau, and it seems that many people still fall victim to this. They lose thousands of dollars. Why do you think that is? Because again, not only do we have segments of like this one here, Mornings on Main Street, but your mainstream media, they have segments all of the time warning people about others trying to steal their information. Why do we keep falling victim to something like this?
So I think that the criminals really, they prey on people's trust, right? So they're gonna target people that are hoping to get an answer on a certain issue. They may also prey on urgency, right? And they may claim to be your boss or the IRS or some other authority that needs your money quickly to avoid any legal issues. So that's one of the ways that they'll prey on people that maybe aren't paying attention or feel that sense of urgency as well.
So I feel like that's two red flags. If the sense of urgency and if they're even asking for that personal information.
Exactly.
Okay. So what should people do? What should we do if we receive maybe that suspicious email, a text message on our phone?
So one thing is, if you receive an email or a text asking you to click on something, you definitely want to make sure that that's an individual or an entity that you've been doing business with, because oftentimes you'll get emails from other companies or individuals that you don't have any conversations in the past. So if you're not dealing with them on a regular basis, then it's probably unsolicited and not something that you need to open. Also, just beware of any links, anything that gets sent via text, and always verify with the source to see if it's a legitimate communication.
Because I mean, I'm guessing that you have like your sheriff's office, because I know they've been impersonated quite a bit. You can call these places and be like, hey, are you sending out this this request or whatnot?
Exactly. So what we want to always revert to is verifying, the old way of, picking up the phone, calling, confirming that this is a legitimate request. And that way you can bypass all the heartache and pain of giving up your information to a criminal.
100%. So what advice do you have then for individuals who use maybe the online banking services to make sure that everything stays safe, whether it be from their transactions or any account information?
So you definitely want to confirm that you're accessing the correct site. So you can go to the URL and confirm that you're at ascend.org, which is the actual source of the website. And if you're using our secure digital banking mobile app, that's going to give you direct access to all your finances, and you don't have to worry about any sort of third party getting access to that.
Good to know. Okay, and for Ascend, what are some of the resources that you guys offer?
So, like I mentioned, we have our secure mobile app, and they also, once you're in the system, you can have us monitor your credit, and then we also monitor for suspicious activity. We also offer tons of other, daily, weekly tips to prevent fraud. And we'll reach out to you if we notice anything that we see as potentially malicious.
Good to know. Okay. And say we've already, unfortunately, given that information and money's been either taken or, that personal information's been, retrieved by the bad person out there. What is there anything we can do then, or is it just too late?
Well, certainly there is. You would want to definitely contact your bank as soon as possible. to see if there's any way that those funds can be recovered. And then just work with your local law enforcement and primarily make sure that your passwords have been changed and you have two-factor authentication, which is typically a text message or a mobile app that gives you an extra layer of security for all your banking and online activities.
Eric, thank you so much for working with people, trying to keep them safe, trying to keep their information safe. So we'll see Eric Carrender once again in 2 weeks, and we will pick back up on this topic, cybersecurity tips, and again, ways that you can stay safe from the thieves that are out there and those trying to steal your personal information. Eric Carrender, the Ascend FCU Information Security Manager, we appreciate your time.
Thank you for having me.
Anytime. Stick with us here on Mornings on Main Street. We'll be back in just a couple of minutes.
It's the biggest racing show of the year, Friday through Sunday, November 3rd through 5th at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway. 6 fast-paced divisions of racing on the quarter mile Friday night, pole qualifying and 3 big feature events Saturday night, and the Curb Records Big Machine Vodka Spike Coolers All-American 400 on Sunday afternoon. Racing starts at 6:30 Friday, 5 o'clock Saturday, and 1 o'clock Sunday. Tickets available at Nashville Fairgrounds Speedway.racing or at the gate on race day. It's the 39th All-American 400 weekend, Friday through Sunday, November 3rd through 5th. Get your tickets now.
He shoots, and he scores!
Here at Rock and Roll Sushi, we're proud to be the original American-style sushi restaurant founded on great food and rock and roll music, boasting concepts and flavors that are big, bold, and loud. We're the only place to experience the rock you love and the rolls you love with the ones you love. Come see for yourself why we're the best sushi experience in town. Find us at 108 Morris Road in Clarksville or visit our website at rockandrollsushi.com.
Welcome to the Omni Nashville Hotel. Urban elegance with a vintage touch. Our 800-room hotel opened up in the fall of 2013 with 746 guest rooms and 54 suites.
So many places to visit to get a fun Halloween experience. How will you fit it all in? I don't know, but you will. Enjoy your weekend. Get all the candy that you can. Hype up on that sugar. Until Monday, stay safe. We'll see you back right here Monday morning.
Hockey in Music City just hits different. It's one big honky-tonk party. It's the sea of gold in the crowd, the goals, the saves, the celebrations. It's an experience like no other. Experience Predators hockey all season long. Visit NashvillePredators.com/season tickets and join the Loyal Legion today. That's NashvillePredators.com/tickets, and we'll see you at Bridgestone Arena.